Hey everybody, it's Joyce here. It's Shadow Bayou Tarot here from all signs. Let me get set up. I don't know if that's better or not. Maybe not. Okay, maybe now. Anyway, let's get set up, y'all. How's everybody doing? I felt like doing Who Wants to Be With You and Why? We're going to find out. Well, we'll find out what we can, huh? Hi, is it Alishtar? How are you? Hi, Groove Skin. How's it going? Let me put this angle a little better. Hi, Angel Eyes. How you doing today? Golden XO. Hello, hello, hello. Hi, Laura. You about to start packing? Now, where are you going again? Hi, Shane. How are ya? Bernadette, hello. All right. Oh, you going to Charleston for the weekend? Oh, I bet that'll be beautiful. The girl. Hi, Kylie. You need to get away, Angel Eyes. I hear that. I hear that. I bet Charleston will be beautiful. Hi, Nikki. Hi, Kendra. All right. Yeah, I felt like doing Who Wants to Be With You and Why. See what comes out. All right, y'all. Hi, one in a milli. Country girl, how's your headache? Did you get rid of your headache from last night? Hi, Lorna. All right, y'all. Hey, Leslie, how you doing? We're going to read from Aries to Pisces, and in that order. These are all general readings. Take what resonates, leave the rest. And please give me a thumb. You've got to donate one if you enjoy my content. Subscribe to the channel. I do appreciate it very, very much. And if you're interested in my services and products, please see my website at shadowbayou.com. Oh, it came back today. Girl, if you need to go lay down or do whatever you need to do, then girl, do what you got to do. I know what it's like to have migraines and this, that, and a third. Trust and believe. Hi, Richard. How's it going? Thank y'all for being here. I do appreciate it. I appreciate it very much. Yeah, I'm doing okay. Doing okay. Same old, same old. Nothing exciting. Not yet. Not today. Not today. All right, y'all. Let's start out Aries. 438. Well, damn. My ink pen needs to be in commission. All right, here we go. Let's change that. 450. 450 Aries. Who wants to be with you and why? Let's see what comes out for Aries. Who wants to be with Aries? Their feelings and next actions. Hi, Betty. All right. Aries, who wants to be with you and why? I feel like you have somebody here who's attracted to you. They're interested in you, but they're dealing with somebody else. I do feel that they are involved with another person. It could be any sign for any of these reads. I just tell y'all the signs that come out on the board. So just take what resonates. It's all about the energies. So this, what I'm seeing here, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I'm also seeing Sagittarius energy here. Yeah, this person isn't being honest with you about what they have going on. They're very selective in the things that they tell you. All right. They're very selective with what information they give to you. They keep certain things about their life very private, and that's why, because you're not the only one that they're interested in, dealing with, attracted to. To be honest with you, yeah, this person, they don't know who they want. They don't know who they want. They're attracted to you, but they don't know who they want because they're dealing with you and somebody else. Yeah, they're not telling you the whole truth and nothing but the truth. They're keeping the truth from you. Because they know you'd walk away if you, I mean, it's pretty much self-explanatory. You'd walk away if you knew that they were still dealing with somebody else. For some of you, I get that conversation or messaging with them is sporadic. I feel like it lessens. It lessens and it lessens, like they're distancing themselves from you. Honestly, I feel like they're working their own way out of this. They're working themselves out of this connection. I really do feel that. You might see them again before they finally kind of cut things off and move on. Yeah. You're just not on the same page. I feel like they're going to choose the other person. They're going to go in another direction. I feel like this is going to come to an end between you and this particular person. Yeah, so Aries, I feel like this person leaves you very confused. You can see that it's not going anywhere. I feel like your intuition is telling you things are going to be laid to rest. It's going to eventually come to an end. You're trying to make sense of the situation and you can't because they're not telling you all the details and you're left with your own assumptions, which I feel your gut is telling you, your intuition is telling you this person is not being honest with you and they're trying to slip through the cracks, if you know what I'm saying. They're intentionally pulling away from this connection. They're making a decision to pull away. Yeah. Look at this. They're not being honest with you at all. Ace of Swords in the reverse. No. They're doing all this intentionally, keeping you in the dark intentionally, and I feel like they're moving on. Yep. That's what I'm getting. That's how I feel about it. What else can we find out? You may have had some good times with this person. That's why you can't understand. It's like I feel you were more invested than them, obviously. I feel like this is someone that you feel like you can't shake. You can't shake their energy. You still want to invest in this no matter what. There may have been times that you defended this person to your friends or family. This is somebody who always has an excuse for everything. And you always forgive them. You're always the understanding one, wanting to take them back. You understand, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? You're always compassionate for this person. You give them too much is what you do. You give them too much credit and you give them the easy way in, basically, because you feel that at some point this person is going to level up. And that's why you give them so much compassion and so much of your time. But you're still left with this conflict. You're still left with this conflict. They're still going to try to get with you. I feel like for some of you, even after some type of argument, disagreement, third-party interference, after some kind of drama here, they're going to want to make peace with you and start over again. Page of Cups. But if you're thinking you're going to get anything out of this person as far as long-term commitment, romance, well, they're all for the romance if you're giving them some loving, if you know what I mean. But you're not going to get commitment out of this person. That's where it stops. Because they're giving it to people. They're going to, I'm telling you, they're going to move on. They're going to leave you in the cold. And that's what I'm getting. Taurus and Capricorn energy as well. Leo and Aquarius. All right, let's move on, baby. Hi, Birdie. How are you? All right, here we go. Taurus, 1406. Taurus, who wants to be with you and why? Hi, Caesar. Hi, Daisy Kitten. Hi, CXP. Hi, Jamie. Come on, y'all. Like this video. Hit that like button, everybody. Hit that thumbs up. Taurus, who wants to be with you and why? This is somebody you had an argument with. You had a falling out with this person. I feel like they're going to come around to do some kind of damage control here. They may have a strong online presence, this person. This could also be you. You're going to receive some kind of message from them. They're going to want some kind of start over, new start. They're going to want to make peace with you after some kind of argument, some kind of fight y'all had. I feel like you're not exactly thrilled with this person because you expected more out of them. You expected better behavior. You expected better. You just expected more. Something more stable. You feel betrayed by this person. Yeah, they did something here. They did something here. Now they want your forgiveness and a second chance for some kind of betrayal. We have the devil energy showing up, Capricorn. With the 3 of Swords on top. Yep, you need to make a decision what you want to do. They're going to be coming back to see if you can forgive them, but they betrayed you. And I feel like they did this more than one time. Heavy Scorpio with Judgment. We have Cancerian energy showing up too. Yeah, this person may seem like somebody who's really got it together in life, but they really don't. Mentally and emotionally, they really don't. I say more so mentally. I feel like this person is all about impressing other people, keeping up with the Joneses, you know, wanting to impress people with what they have, materialism. You may feel like this person is someone with 2 sides to them, like they're 2 different people sometimes. Oh. I feel like this person has special friends, you know what I mean? Not relationships per se, relationships, but I feel like they like to have a good time. However, and whatever that good time is going to consist of, they're down with it, you know? I feel like intimacy with friends is not exactly off limits with this person. And they lied to you about it. You see, that's the thing. They lied to you about it. You're not an idiot. You know they're lying to you. And your feelings are hurt. Your feelings are involved in this, obviously. You wish things could be different. You're definitely more emotionally involved than they are. But they want to heal things. Why do they want to heal things with you, Aquarius, with a star? Why do they want to heal things? Why do they want to heal things? You're one of their options. You're one of their options. This is a very determined and stubborn person. It is. And I feel like they're going to continue to disappoint you. Like, why bother if you're just going to come here and do all this mess that you do? Yeah, this person is all about the breadcrumbing. They're a fan of carbohydrates. They just want a breadcrumb, breadcrumb, breadcrumb. Yeah, they don't want you mad at them. They want you to understand that. Oh, be understanding and listen to their excuses and accept that. And live in this little bubble of lack of knowledge. Maybe they feel like, you know, they can convince you to think and believe in a certain way, and that'll be the end of it. But this person, they'll continue to breadcrumb you. You'll continue to ask for and want commitment, something more stable. This person may have drinking issues, okay? I'm not saying they definitely do, but for somebody out there, your person likes to party a little bit too much. And that could be part of the problem. For some of you, yeah, I feel like they like to be on again, off again with you. They enjoy it. They enjoy it. They enjoy secret romance with you. It gives them some kind of thrill. This is somebody who doesn't care if they burn bridges. They feel like they can use all the excuses in the world or that their power, their influence, their money, whatever, will fix things eventually. Like, I really don't feel like this person is very emotional about consequences. They don't really think about consequences. They just troubleshoot as however they see fit at the time that it's needed. They don't want an uproar of drama, even though they cause an uproar of drama. Does that make sense? I feel like this person enjoys being single and moving on to new adventures. And I feel like they enjoy keeping secrets. You see all the red flags. What they showing me, what they giving me is you see all the red flags. Okay. You see all the red flags. You have been. And you might want to heed that. You might want to pay attention to that, because this person, if they don't walk, if they allowed back and forth, like it shows me you're letting them back and forth because you accept their excuses, even though deep inside, you know, they full of it. You know, it's all it is excuses. They're either going to force you to walk away or they're going to finally walk away. 8 of Cups. You're the only one loyal in this connection. You're the only one giving to this in a loyal way or in a committed way. You're the only committed person. This is very one-sided. And them, they just doing whatever the hell the swinging door lets them do, because they treating this like a swinging door connection. That's what I've got. You know, I want to say something here. If y'all think for any of these readings, okay, if y'all think y'all can teach these people a lesson and still continue to have interactions with them and let them back in, and y'all end up in the bed because it's going to get better because they just said it would. They said a lot of damn things. And look where you at now. I mean, let's think about this. All right. If what they say and what they do follow suit, on a continuous basis. Whoo. Y'all need to stop believing that you're going to teach them a lesson by fussing them and going, that was naughty. That was very naughty. Don't do that, or I'm going to leave. And you ain't left, and they continue to do the shit, and you still around, and you still taking it, and you still fussing. What are you fighting for? Think about it like this. What are you fighting for? More shit? You know what teaches them a lesson? What teaches them a lesson is watching you live your life without them. And if they do love you, their ass will come back and do the right damn thing. You're not going to question it. You're going to see it, and you're going to see it consistently. You know what I mean? Y'all don't have to listen to me. Y'all don't have to do what the hell y'all want. I'm just telling you. It is what it is. You know? It is what it is. But when people start these freaking games, and it's on a continuous basis, and you continuously allow it, because you allow it by letting them stick around. You allow it by still showing them the love, showing them the compassion, the understanding. Oh, they got childhood trauma, wounds. They got this. They got mommy issues, daddy issues. They got this. They got that. Fuck, everybody does. That's not an excuse. You know what I'm saying? Or nobody would ever be in a relationship, ever. You know? Y'all got to start putting your foot down in a healthy way, in a good way, not in a bad way that's going to get your ass tied up in something crazy. But what I'm saying is, you know, put your foot down. Boundaries, like real boundaries. Like, no, you're not going to treat me like this. You're going to respect me. You know, they don't all have to be madly in love with you, but they do need to respect you. And vice versa. It goes both ways. I'm going to say it again. It goes both ways. But don't get pissed off at them if you letting them fuck you over. All right? Don't get pissed off at them when you let them fuck you over. You understand? Why are you mad at them? You keep taking them back. Be mad at you. Be mad at you because you're letting it happen. Don't be mad at them. Be mad at yourself. What's the point of being mad at them? You're the one saying, okay, I forgive you, come back. Oh, yeah, you know, I do miss you too. I know you miss me. And, you know, all the things, and you saying you want 15 babies with me, and that we're going to grow vegetables, and we're going to die on the porch together holding hands. All right. Well, since that we're going to do that anyway, let's go ahead. You know what? Y'all need to stop it. Stop getting mad at them. Stop getting mad at them. You know, if you don't see improvement when you take somebody back and you don't see improvement, guess what? Guess what? And don't say they need time. What the fuck they need time for? What's going to happen? What is so astronomical that it's going to change everything? Everything's going to change, and life is going to be perfect and wonderful, and this human being is going to be the best thing since sliced fucking bread, and treat you like a queen or king walking. What is that you're waiting for? What did exactly they say is going to happen, and what evidence of that do you see? Let's really get down to the brass knuckles on it, boo. Okay. Everybody has choices. Everybody does. And this is your life. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? You know what I mean? You don't have to be enemies with people. Everybody's got their own stories, own situations, caveats to everything. I get that. You don't have to be enemies with everybody. It's not calling for that. But when you want respect from people, when you want integrity from people, first of all, you got to give it to yourself first. You got to give it to yourself first. It's okay to tell people how you feel. It's okay to have conversation, and they know that you love them. They know you're there for them. They know because you've done all the things. You have lived up to your word, your end of the bargain, right? Consistently showing up for this person. And if they consistently have let you down, given you excuses, held back, distanced themselves, all the good things, right? And I'm saying that sarcastically. You need to reevaluate. You need to sit with yourself and reevaluate. And don't get pissed off at them. They can't be there without you letting it be. What y'all gonna do? You got to think about shit like that. They already know. If they already know how you feel, they already see that you care. And if they're not returning that to you, and they have all these reasons under the sun why they can't do this, or whatever the case, then let them go live with their excuses. Because, honey, you cannot count on no fucking excuse from nobody. That don't pay bills, and that don't give hugs and love. That's not going to be there when you're sick and in the hospital. That's not going to be there when times are good, much less when times are bad. And you need to think about that for yourself. And you need to let them go so that you can be with somebody who will love you in that way and will value you in the connection. If you're not available emotionally or physically for the right person, what you doing? What you doing? You know, Angel Eyes, at a certain point, it is your own fault. At a certain point, it is. If we consistently see things we don't like, why stay with that person? Or why keep badgering them for more? I had to learn that. It took me years to figure this shit out. What's obvious. And I see it every day. I see it every day in my readings, every single day. I'm not telling y'all anything that I haven't gone through and I haven't experienced myself and observed. Okay, so you got to sit with yourself and get real with yourself. You know what I mean? Because if you stay tied up with the wrong one, you're never going to be available for the right one. How much time you think you have on this planet? I mean, what you want to do? Hey, J-Dub. Hey, Ace Encore. Thank you. Hi, maybe someday. Right. And once you see things break down, and you see how things go, and it's usually after reconciliations. It's usually after multiple reconciliations. You really need to sit with yourself and make some choices for you. You know what I mean? If you want to be happy in any kind of way, shape, or form. But you do whatever you like. I'm just letting y'all know what is. Change it. Change it. Don't get yourself worked up and upset anymore. Show the right people that you're available. And that means by going out there living your life, not being tied up and hung up on this particular person that's not giving you anything but an excuse. And you wondering why they avoiding you. Ignore them the way they ignore you. How ugly and disrespectful is that, right? Choose to be respected and walk away from that shit. You know? Why bother? Oh, admit this to me. Why? They don't want to tell you shit. Why are you fighting for the truth? Are you going to believe them anyway? What you feel in your gut, you go with that and you keep moving. You keep moving forward. Let them catch up with you. If you mean something to them, they'll catch up with you. But until you see concrete evidence of something good coming out of that, you are available to the best person. You are available to the right one. That's what I say. You do you. You do what you want. I'm just talking. I'm just letting y'all know. And don't, and y'all know I'm right. You know I'm right. All right, 3713, Gemini. You know, we got to be available to the right people, for the right people to find us, for the right people to pick us up. You know what I mean? Thank you, Farrah. I'm not the best person in the world, but damn. You could be the best thing in bed, babe. You can be the most beautiful thing walking, the most handsome thing walking, the best thing in the bed. I have learned over many, many years that don't make a shit. They don't care. You know, that's not gonna, you could be gymnastics, queen or king in the damn bedroom. None of that matters. Okay. I don't believe in that word obey. Obey what? Obey my ass walking out the door. Bye. You know what I mean? That word there. Far left, out the door, out the window, in the garbage can, honey. That word. As far as in a relationship, I have no knowledge of that word. I do not recognize that at all. It don't matter who you are, what you do, what you look like. Honey, if they're going to cheat, they're going to cheat. If they're going to lie, they're going to lie. Don't wear yourself out. Don't wear yourself out. Be who you are. Be yourself. And if they can't love you for you and treat you right, well then, time to go get you one who will. You know what I mean? You just say okay and you go You get out of there. Let them believe what the hell they want to believe. Oh, I know. I know. All right, Gemini, who wants to be with you and why? Oh, well, hell. Could be a Scorpio for some of y'all. There's some changes coming in here, Gemini. Some of you could definitely be dealing with any of the water signs. You may have to choose between two people. In the near future, you may have to choose between two people. Mm-hmm. So what I'm seeing here is a third-party situation where somebody is going to choose. I feel like it's you. I feel like it's you choosing someone over the other. All right, so a lot of you have a past person wanting to reconcile with you. You have a past person wanting to reconcile with you for some of you. And I feel like you're talking to a new person here that you are interested in and excited to get to know. But you don't know, you don't know if you should take this new person's offer because you are interested in healing things with the past person. So you're at the crossroads of, what do I do? Who do I choose? Who do I pick? I don't see you making a decision, a definite decision right now. I see you speaking to both people. You're passionate about both people. I feel it's like I can see somebody here making excuses to a new love interest about, oh, I'm sorry for whatever it is. And it could be because you're giving time to the past person. Could be you forgot, you missed a date, you missed a call, you missed something here. Something this person, and I feel like it's coming off the new energy, the new person is something that you forgot about because you were dealing with the past person. So I see apologies here. Your new person could be a Leo or a Taurus for some of you. Your old person could be an Aquarius, a Sagittarius. You know how I feel about this, what I'm seeing? The only way I can make sense of it is I see you speaking to both, but your heart really does want to make peace with and reconcile with the past person. For whoever this reading is for, I see things kind of slowing down and coming to an end with the new person because you're going to shift your focus on the old person, on the past person. And it's almost like you hate to do that. You don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. So it's like, let me bow out now before things get too heavy, too deep with this new person. Because your energy is going to completely shift over to the past person and them wanting to get together and work things out with you. I feel, even though you're torn, your energy is swaying toward the past person to work on that. That's where your attention's going, to the past energy. Yep. That's exactly where your attention is going, to the past energy. To the person you have these memories with, these fond memories. Even though it was challenging and y'all had fights, arguments, and all the good things, right? And I'm saying that sarcastically. You still have hope that this is your person, you're meant to be, or it must be meant to be because I'm feeling this way. It's going to be a lot of things, a lot of thoughts and emotions you have, but that's just it. The past person is dominating your thoughts and emotions. Therefore, you're swayed and leaning into rebuilding that relationship with that person. And that's what I'm getting. Gemini with the Lovers. You could be dealing with another Gemini. I mean, that is possible. Yeah, I see you leaving the past, the new person. I see you just kind of getting out, like that's going to come to a stop. Like you're not going to want to take things any further with the new person because you're going to go in a new direction, another direction, which looks to me like the past. All right, that's what I'm getting off of that. Let me see if I could get anything else. I'm just feeling like I need to add something to this, but I don't know what. Show me what Gemini needs to know about this situation. Making a decision to work things out with somebody you have a history with. Can't get away from it. You have hopes, I feel, of rebuilding this connection with the past person, and maybe you guys getting married or living together again. Even though this relationship was a burden on you in the past and you swore you'd never do it again, it looks like that's where you're going. So that's what I keep getting. How you doing, Miss L? Hi, James. Ilda, hello. I see you in the room. Cancer, you're next, 4918. Who wants to be with you and why? Cancer. Who wants to be with you and why? Cancer, who wants to be with you and why? Could be a Leo or a Pisces you're dealing with. This person could be from a different culture. All right, this is somebody you ended things with, wanting to come back around, thinking about you, thinking about the past, wanting to get on the same page as you. Want to get together. And it's because they were manipulating you. They weren't as invested as you. Yeah, they were unfair. They treated you unfairly. They've been watching you on social media, keeping tabs on you some kind of way. But this is somebody you and them, you parted ways. You just didn't get along. Other people were involved here. Yeah, this person manipulated the situation. They betrayed you somehow. Very non-committal energy. So where is this going? What do they want? What do they want with Cancer? They want to talk. This person wants to talk, make peace with you. They're saying they want to sugar you up. They want to sweeten you up. They want to rush towards you and sweeten you up. Y'all might live in different towns. We've got Sagittarius energy showing up. They basically, I feel like they want to see if you want to get back in a relationship. Yeah, they want to talk about getting back together here. They want to get out of conflict, maybe talk about some of the things that happened. The reason that they left or forced you to leave. That's going to be part of the conversation at least. They're not going to talk about, they're not going to have like accountability for everything. They're not going to open up to you about everything. They're going to hold some things back. Yeah, there you go. They might want to go visit you at your house. Yeah, they're coming back full circle here, sending you messages, wanting to continue the connection. Can we pick up where we left off? Yeah. They want to start giving to the relationship again. This is, yeah, wish fulfillment. You might look at this as a wish fulfillment, or they do. This person could like to drink. And they're a little bit too vocal when they drink. They talk a lot of shit when they drink is what they doing. And I know that's not for everybody, but it is for somebody. It's there, so I say it. They like to flirt when they drink too. They don't remember anything, or they say they don't remember everything. Thank you, Barbara. Yeah. They're going to talk about they've changed. They want change. It's something about transformation here, starting over. They might say things like, oh, I know that we're meant to be together, this kind of thing. So be mindful. Be mindful. This person, I feel like this person has some kind of jealousies also. I feel like this person likes a lot of attention. They do like a lot of attention. If they don't get it, they act out. They get jealous of other people, not necessarily you in particular, but this person, if you listen to them talk long enough, you see that they'll get jealous of friends. They'll get jealous of people, the people closest to them. You notice they make remarks or act out in certain ways at certain times if they're not getting a lot of attention, or if they feel somebody else is getting a lot of attention, they get jealous easily. This is also what's coming to me is this person likes to point the finger a lot, like to blame you or other people for things that go wrong. They like to point the finger like it's never them. It's always somebody else's fault for whatever happens. They never, ever take accountability. They never claim blame on anything. They're always pointing the finger. Whoever this is a finger pointing somebody like, this is why my life is like that, because of you, and you. It's always somebody else's fault. That's what I need to say. It's always somebody else's fault. That's who you know who this is, because, and you know who I'm talking about. They always blame everybody but themselves. You know what I mean? Jesus, what do they really want with Cancer? Because, I mean, I don't know what you would really want with them. But anyhow, to each his own. They're feeling nostalgic for whatever reason. They're feeling nostalgic. They want to be in a committed relationship. They feel like being with you would be their security blanket. You are their security blanket, their safe space as far as what they perceive. They feel like that. They feel like you're their security blanket, you're their safe space, and they trust you. No matter what has ever happened, when it comes down to the brass knuckles, they trust you. You're their safe space, so they want to come back. They want it to work out. That's how I perceive that. That's how I'm channeling that. So take it as you will. Leo, you are next. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Mr. Savage. It's going. Let me move these to over here. Hi, George. Hi, Kabiles. I always feel like I say your name different every time. I don't know. I'm trying. So let me know how these readings resonate, or if they're not resonating. I like to know either way. I'll say y'all come up with a title, a topic for my next all signs. Nothing too, well, maybe so far out there, but I mean, y'all really think about, because y'all know what y'all want to find out. And I mean, I read for love. That's always been the thing. That's my strong suit. So in that topic, whenever you looking at YouTube Tarot, what is it you're looking for? What are the answers to the questions in your mind? Like, what are you searching for whenever you get on YouTube and you want to see YouTube Tarot? What's the answers to your questions? Like, or what's the questions you have in your mind? You know? No, I've already done a What's Love Got to Do with It years ago and nobody watched. It's got to be something, it seems like An overall general topic everybody looking for love or in a shit relationship is looking for. Is it no contact? It's the truth, Deb. Years ago, and I have them recorded and I have them saved on this computer. I had the you versus them. I had the good stuff. I had, what is it? What's love got to do with it? I've had all that. And this is like, what, 5 years ago? Those videos are like 5 years old, something like that. Anyway, Leo, 1 hour, 52 seconds. Who secretly wants to commit to you? I mean, I can, but if they want to commit to you, why it's a secret? That's a problem. We'll see. We'll see. Overall, I wanted to see what you guys would say for a topic. You know, I want to see what's most searched for by y'all, because y'all the ones searching for YouTube Tarot whenever you turn this thing on. You're trying to figure out certain things, and I'm trying to see what is it that you really want to know. What's hidden? All right, let's see. It'd be easier, just drop it in the comments so I can go back and look at the comments. Just drop it in the comments and it'll be easier for me to see them. Go back on the comments and see everybody's comments. All right, Leo, who wants to be with you and why? Thank you, Lucinda. I already did that. Leo is 1 hour 52. All right, Leo, who wants to be with you and why? What is going on here, Leo? This is somebody who's holding on to you. They're losing sleep at night. This is someone, things came to an end. The happy home, whatever this is, with the 10 of Cups, the 10 of Swords. And this person is in regret with the 5 of Cups. Yeah, they want to, look at this. Can we heal this? Can we make it happen? Can we get back together? This person regrets mistreating you or treating you unfairly with justice in the reverse next to the 5 of Cups. Yep, they want to hold on to you. They don't want to let you go. So let's see what the hell. Got Libra energy with justice, with judgment is Scorpio energy. We also have Virgo energy showing up. Making a decision to invest, to work on things. This person wants to transform the situation. They want to change things for the better here. They know what they want. They want the reciprocity, equal give and take. They want the relationship to work out. So what happened with the Ten of Swords? How did this fall apart? A King of Pentacles energy was lying, wanting things their way, or lying. It's like this person only saw things their side, like they never considered your side of things. That's what I'm getting. Like they never considered your feelings, what you wanted. It was all about them, what pleased them, what made them happy, what they wanted to do. So it was all pretty much them wanting to be the boss. They wanted to be in control. And that became a burden on you. Yeah, that became a heavy burden for you to deal with. And somehow, some way, I mean, well, it can break your heart because you can only take so much of that. And I feel like basically, you know, after a certain period of time, it's like you disconnect. You start to disconnect, disassociate emotionally or mentally or both. It's like you start to kind of disconnect internally when you go through that for a long period of time. I feel like this has forced you to not be completely honest and open with this person. Like you keep a lot of things to yourself in regards to this person. So what does this person want with Leo? They want to make you an offer to start over. They want to do right by you. They want you to give them another chance. Aries energy with the Fool. We have Ace of Swords and Four of Cups. Yeah, they want you to accept their offer because they regret the way they treated you. Yeah. They want to offer you the Ace of Cups. They want you to take the chance, believe in them and take that risk, take that chance. Because they do love you. They just have a shitty way of showing it. They just have, I mean, they are who they are. You know. I feel like for a lot of you, you have 1 foot in, 1 foot out of that idea, at least that idea. Yeah, now they want to show you their love because they're feeling like they're going to lose you forever. Now they want to make some type of change here to make it more comfortable than you, make it more comfortable for you. They want to get married or share a home, like they want to take the relationship to the higher level of commitment, or they want to make this a stable home. Let's say you're married to this person or you live together and things pretty much fell apart. Well, they want to restabilize that foundation if you're there already physically. If not, then they want to make you that offer. Yeah, they feel like you are their soulmate. You may feel this way about them too. I mean, they do feel strongly that you are their soulmate. And they want another chance, another opportunity. Yep, they want to apologize. So let's see what they're saying. Lord, the cards just want to fall out. Let's see how you feel about this, Leo. I feel like you are going to give them a shot. But to be honest, the idea of being single appeals to you very much. You don't want to be single necessarily by yourself the rest of your life, but I feel like you're interested in moving on. Like the idea of you finding somebody else, it excites you. So it's not like you want to be single like a Pringle and not have anybody, but you are, I feel, very drawn to and attracted to the idea of what single life brings, or leaving your options open. I don't think you want to stay as a single person, but you are attracted to the idea of finding a new lover or having a new lover. You're going to start putting up boundaries. Like, I'm not going to be treated this way, or I'm not going to put up with this kind of a stuff. I'm going to do more so what I want to do. I don't know, something like that. Here's the thing you got to be mindful of, not living in Delulu land. Be realistic about what you want and how you're going to pursue what you want. This is like living in fantasy land right here. Get out of fantasy land. Life doesn't work that way, or what's going to happen is reality is going to bite you in the ass and send you back home or wherever the hell you came from. And that's just keeping it real. So get out of Delulu land. And if you're going to do something, be serious about it and do it. But do not misjudge single life or the options out there and think it's going to be one big fantasy and it's going to be all freaking rainbows and, you know, champagne and rainbows. It's not. Just letting y'all know. But honestly, I think that's something you think about, you dream about, you fantasize about, you tell yourself. Physically, I don't see you leaving that person. Like, physically, I don't see y'all parting ways. I see you going to be there for the let's work on this session, let's work it out session. Even though there's a negative energy you carry about it, like, I don't see anything changing. I doubt if it changes, whatever, something like that. But this person is going to give you more attention. They're going to work a lot on trying to make you happy, whereas before they didn't put that effort in. So I feel, yeah, you're going to stick around and see how that goes, at least from what they're showing me. But you do have that inner energy of, I'd kind of like to see what's beyond these walls or beyond this relationship, what's out there. And that's totally normal to feel that way, especially when you are in a situation that isn't all that wonderful. It's not all that bad, but it's not all that wonderful either. And after a period of time, your mind starts to go in that direction of, I wonder what it would be like to have a better person or who I think would be better. You know, you start to think different things. You know, I mean, I think that's normal. So anyway, I don't know if that helped anybody or gave you any kind of clarity, but there it is. How you doing, Jeff? Where could you find a person? Ellie, I feel like that would be the $1 billion question, because you can literally meet people anywhere. I don't think I can tell you where you can meet someone. I don't know if that's possible for me to tell you where you can meet people. I think it's a pretty generalized answer to any statement like that. Thank you, our great walker. Oh, it's Jeffy, huh? Kabila's Jeffy. Look, Jeff. From Father Jeff to Jeffy. I'm going to start calling you Jeffy. Oh, Jeffy. Who was Jeffy? What show was that? Was that the oh God, A Christmas Story? Was that little boy's name Jeffy or Jeffrey? Am I getting it mixed up? He's Jeff saying I've been called worse. Oh, it was Ralphie. Damn, I was totally off. Why I was relating it to that movie. I was totally off. Oh. Hi, Nikki Goddess. Your moon sign Leo resonated more than my sun sign Taurus. Okay. Ilda, Father Jeffy. All right, Virgo, 11654. What we got going on? Virgo. Let me see. Oh, piss and hell. What did I just do? Let me move some of these because I'm knocking them over. There we go. All right, Virgo, who wants to be with you and why? Hi, Karen. Hey, Mavie. I didn't even, let me see. Oh. U.S. passport day for your daughter. I'm sure it'll all go well, maybe. Have a cup of coffee for me too, girl. All right, Virgo, who wants to be with you and why? For some of you, this could be a friend who wants to be more than a friend. That's not for everybody, but it's there, so I'm going to mention it. Some of you, there could be a reconciliation in the works right now. There could be a reconciliation with you and a past person. Somebody you have not been involved with in quite some time. But they've been on your mind very heavily. So this is somebody who's been heavy on your mind. Apparently, they've been thinking about you too. Rushing towards you. Yeah, we have Justice in Libra, Knight of Wands, Sagittarius energy. Yeah, this person, Ace of Wands, they want to come back and fire up that old romance there. They could be watching your socials. Let's see what's going on. Why does this person want to be with you? A lot of you, they live out of town. They want to visit you at your home. I feel like when you hear from this person, or a lot of you have already heard from them. Let's get that straight out the gate. It was a surprise, or it will be a surprise out the blue for you, because it's like that. Oh, you know how when you think of somebody, then you hear from them or you see them and you're like, oh my God, I was just thinking about this person. It's something like that. It's going to surprise you when you hear from them or run into them. But I feel like they could be staying at your house. For some reason, I'm getting that you may invite them to stay at your house. And that could be because they live so far away. But I'm getting that strongly for somebody, that you're going to invite them to stay at your house. For some of you, you are playing with the idea, I'm wondering if I'm going to marry this person. Like, that's going through your mind. I'm wondering if we're going to ever get married. I'm wondering if this is my meant to be. I don't know, but it feels like this feels right to me. It's like marriage is going through your mind regarding you and this person. So you're very curious. You're very curious about what's going to come to pass. So you're very anxious to get this party started with them. You are more than willing to reconcile with this person. Could be a Leo. Yeah, you feel like this is a true soulmate bond. They could be feeling this way, but somebody here is definitely. This is someone who, it's like they're going to give you a lot of personal attention. Like, this is someone who's going to be very, very affectionate to you. They're going to show you their most caring qualities. They're going to want to, I guess that's their love language, acts of service, because it looks like they're going to be doing things that's going to make you feel special. And this is going to be, this is like energy that you're going to have some big decisions to make with this person. Let me see. They could be divorced. We have Aries showing up too. They could be divorced. Strong reconciliation energy. This is somebody, I feel they've always had love for you, but for whatever reason, life pulled you guys apart. I feel like this is someone who's always had love for you, and you were oblivious to that until now, of course. Let's see how you feel. You want this person. You're almost like an obsessive mindset about this person, or that's how you're going to become. You're going to become a little bit like territorial over this person, whether you admit that to yourself or not. You will be loyal and dedicated to them for sure. You definitely want to entertain them at your house. I don't know why I'm getting that y'all going to try to keep some kind of information, like you don't want them to know certain things. I don't know what that's about. What is it that Virgo's trying to hide from this person? Could be about some kind of breakup you had with somebody. Some kind of breakup you had with somebody. For whatever reason, you don't want them to know about that. I don't know. Let me see what else we can find out. So overall, I feel predicted outcome really is this person's going to come around for a new cycle with you, and it looks like they're going to treat you right. You're going to be a little bit you don't expect it. You might be a little bit stuck up about it at first. You might be withholding, making a move at first for some of you, but I don't think that's going to last long at all, because I see you inviting them to your house to stay with you there. I see you becoming very territorial over this person, over this connection. You're going to be very, very defensive or guarded, like you don't want nobody in the business. You know what I mean? That's okay. And I see the potential for a lot of happiness and abundance and growth in this connection with the Sun in Leo. So potential outcome looks pretty good. But don't y'all get crazy now over this person. Don't you lose yourself and become a little nut job because you got this person all in their fifis and they want to be with you and they showing you this attention. Don't be like, I cannot have my friends or family look at them because they might want them. I got to keep them in the closet so nobody takes them. Don't be doing that. Don't do that. Angel eyes. What? Don't y'all be fighting up here. Don't y'all be fighting up here. Hi, Coco Brilliant. How you doing? Deb saying Smex first, maybe. Shit. When you get to be a certain age, Deb, it's always sex first. You get to a point, I got to try out what I'm about to purchase. Oh, Lord, James. They got a temper, likes too much. Oh, Lord. All that got to go. Can't be dealing with no damn bullshit like that. You should not have to sleep with one eye open. No, indeed. That's right. No drama, no fighting, peace, and love unless it's me doing it. My channel, my rule. JoJo with the good mojo. How you doing today? Where's Precious Baby Gumbo? Is he outside doing his James Bond imitation? Where's Lil Gumbo at? Overlord Gumbo. Oh, no. How sweet is that? Thank you, James. I appreciate it. You good, Gumbo? Is at my feet wanting some Danger Kitty time, but not get again with the Danger Kitty. You need to start playing that Mission Impossible theme for him. Dun, 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 dun. Lord. You don't think that's his way of persuading you to give him extra treats? He might be playing you for you to give him extra treats, Joe. You ever thought of that? He really likes going outside at night. Yeah, apparently so. He's got his little hunting booties on. He's ready to go. Thank you, Daisy Kitten. All right, Libra, you are next. 130.06. 130.06, Libra. What we got going on for Libra? Oh, okay. If he wants treats, he meows till you get up, and then he walks to the kitchen. If he wants outside, he goes to the door. So he's spending a lot of time at that door. All right, y'all. Libra, who wants to be with you and why? Oh, damn, I just dropped half the deck. Piss and hell. Okay. He's trying to train us humans properly. I believe that. All right, Libra, who wants to be with you and why? Could be an Aries you're dealing with. Doesn't have to be. Let's see. This is someone who can't stop thinking about you in the relationship. They want reciprocity, equal give and take. They want to reach out to you. You're going to hear from them very soon. Could be within 3 days, 3 weeks for some of you. They want to express their love to you. Why? What they want. Looks like this person they have a lot of anxiety around this connection, a lot of anxiety around speaking to you for some reason with the 2 of Swords, 9 of Swords. Like, what is going on here? They want to communicate. I feel like they will send a message, but they're concerned about what they're going to say. This could be somebody you were married to or shared a home with. Maybe y'all lived together at some point. We have that energy of somebody investing more than another person. So this feels like you and somebody here had a lot of chemistry and started having a really good time together. 9 of Cups, started having a really good time together. King of Wands. And then somebody walks away. Why did somebody walk away? Being defensive and guarded. Somebody walked away. 9 of Wands, 8 of Cups. So what's going on with that? Okay, so somebody here wanted to delay anything long-term or serious. They kind of wanted to put the brakes on that. I have the Knight of Cups, Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody wanted to have some romance, some love, get together. But it looks like there's a cycle. That cycle came to an end. Yeah, this is a stuck energy here. Like things were not escalating, growing. It's like a maybe later kind of energy, not now kind of energy. But this person still wants to get together with you. They do want to see you. They still want to be involved with you here. So you got messages here. Got messages. Got a convo happening. And it's about a new start. With the Page of Pentacles, it's about starting over. A conversation about starting over. About wanting to invest in this relationship. You could be very guarded, or they could be very guarded. Somebody here, so somebody wants more than the other person. There's a conflict of interest here about moving forward. There's a conflict of interest about the wants and needs of people. Y'all don't match. You and this person, it's not going anywhere. The balance isn't there. The agreements that are needed to have a relationship work out, the compromises are not there. So it looks like a reconciliation, a getting together, and then somebody having to walk away from this again. But what's funny is you both miss each other. I feel there's that element of, well, I miss you still, or I miss you. I still want to hold on. I don't understand that, but that's not for me to understand. Let's see. So Page of Cups. Why is the Page of Cups here with the Two of Pentacles? Is this somebody trying to friend zone? Yeah, it looks that way. So somebody here, Two of Wands, like they still don't know what they're doing. They still don't know what they want. There's still no plan for the future. There's still no plan for the future with this person. Yeah, they're keeping things to themselves. They're not sharing their plans. They're not sharing everything that's going on with them. I have the Seven of Swords, the Knight of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles. Things look blocked here. Things definitely look like they're not moving. Page of Wands. Pages aren't going to bring you a whole hell of a lot. Someone here, I'm getting as somebody thinks things will work themselves out. Things don't never work themselves out. People making decisions, people doing things or not, make things land where they land. You know, somebody here is overwhelmed, heavily burdened by emotion. So therefore, whoever's heavily burdened by emotion, this could be you or this person, is going to throw on the defense and hold back communication at some point. So things are going to go from maybe we can work it out to shit. This is like a revolving door situation too. You know what I mean? How do you feel about this, Libra? This person gives you some type of happiness. That's what I see. There is happiness here when you two are together. They show that. Two of Cups, the Lovers, and the Sun. When you two are together, Three of Pentacles. So it could be that you want to stabilize the foundation, but there are some things here that you're not saying. Which to me, this sort of contradicts, you know. We have Death in Scorpio here. So what's this about? A judgment call. Okay, so this is how I feel. According to what this is looking like, I feel somebody is going to let this go down in flames. Even though there's love here, there is affection and care and love here. I see that, but somebody's letting it go down in flames. for whatever reason, I don't understand, having a very bad attitude about it, an outlook on it. And it's somebody's perception, it's somebody's judgment, I feel. So Libra, I don't know what the hell, but they're not really giving to me why the cycle coming to an end. There's a cycle here, a long-standing cycle that will come to an end. But I don't know why. With the moon, I don't know. I can't really make heads or tails of why somebody's making this decision. It's like, this is what I have to give, take it or leave it. And that is it. That is all. You could be leaving your options open. That's the only thing I can see here with the Seven of Cups. Yeah, being very defensive and guarded here. Looks like there's some defensive and guarded communication. So whatever's going on, y'all don't get along, y'all not agreeing on things. It's causing a lot of hurt. Somebody feels like this is foolish behavior, but it's causing a lot of hurt. I just see a revolving door, and eventually it's going to stop. Eventually it'll be, I feel it's just going to be over for good at some point. Whenever y'all get tired of whatever this is. I mean, ultimately, that's what I see. All right. Scorpio is next. Hi, FG. How you doing? All right, let's see. Scorpio, 14242. Who wants to be with you and why, Scorpio? Who wants to be with you and why, Scorpio? Thank you, Joe. You have a great night, too. I appreciate you stopping by. Thank you, Joe. Right, Scorpio. Let's see. Could be dealing with a Pisces, a Virgo. Let's see. Could be dealing with a fixed sign, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, and Scorpio. Another Scorpio could be. A Gemini showing up here. Some of you could be manifesting a new person or a new beginning in love with a past person. Is something new that you're manifesting. I feel like there's a difficult cycle that you're almost finished going through. It looks like the end of a difficult cycle is up next for you. Some of you could be leaving a bad marriage, or you could be, some of you, this is a little side note, some of you could be leaving a job Somebody here could be in the medical field and leaving a position in the medical field, going toward a different company, a different hospital. That's very specific. Not for everyone, I know, but it's there. It's coming up. It's coming to me, so I'm going to say it. There's going to be relocation for someone. I feel the energy of relocating. Some of you, there could be a water sign that cries over you or loses sleep over you, that's spying on you or keeping tabs on you somehow, some way. I know this could be you, but I'm feeling it as someone else, someone missing you. All right. We have major changes coming in. Yeah, going towards some type of relationship. It looks like that's where your life is headed, towards some kind of long-term relationship with someone. Could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person. They could easily be from a different culture than you. I'm not saying it's going to be the easiest, smoothest ride in a relationship. It'll have its bumps, just like any. But I feel like you'll overcome this. Yeah, it looks like you're going to get a wish fulfillment and love. It's like this, you and this person are going to both feel blessed to have found each other or be together. This could be a Pisces coming towards you for real too, for some of you. Whatever I get, I'm telling y'all. But it looks like you're going to have a lot of love in this connection. Yeah, you're from different areas, different cultures, different countries. So this person, I'm seeing them looking forward to hearing from you. You could be emailing them, messaging, emailing. And they always looking for your emails or your messages on their phone. So I feel like you and this person are going to talk about marriage a lot, settling down, describing to each other what your ideal partner or ideal relationship looks like. Like y'all going to talk like that. Y'all going to feel comfortable and talk like that to each other. I feel like this person is usually very guarded. They don't just open up to anybody, but I feel like they're going to be very comfortable with you. So they're going to be opening up to you more so than they ever have before with other people. Somebody here could live by a lighthouse or in the area where you can easily go visit lighthouses. Yeah, this is a soulmate relationship that you are going to be involved in very soon. It could be with a past person for sure. It could be, yeah. It could go, to me, it could be either way, new or old, because I'm getting energies of both, but it could just be I'm feeling a strong energy of reconciliation, something new with a past person. but this is a soulmate relationship that you're getting involved in. And it looks like it's high potential for it to continue to grow, meaning to build a life together, to stay together. Sustainable connection. This is a sustainable relationship here that you're going to be in very soon. I don't know exactly when, but it's coming in very soon. I feel like it'll be this summer for sure. I feel like it'll be this summer. And that's what I've got, Scorpio. Sagittarius, who wants to be with you and why? Where in the hell? Okay. All right, Sagittarius 15105. All right, Sagittarius, let's see what's going on. Who wants to be with you and why, Sagittarius? Somebody that things ended on a bad note. I'm getting a lot of this Ten of Swords tonight. This person left you in the dark, left you behind, and now they're coming back. You don't trust them, but you're going to hear what they have to say. It's almost like they have the energy. They want to prove to you that they can be stable, that they can be committed. It's something like that. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Yeah, they're very passionate about you. They're very attracted to you. This is somebody you had conflict with. Y'all don't get along. This is somebody who chose to be around other people, go out a lot on you. Maybe they'd go party with friends or whatever and leave you behind. This person likes a lot of attention. A lot of attention from other people, and that's a problem. It's like they seek other people's attention. Well, it looks like they want to apologize to you. They want to start something new here with you. They're going to approach you in a very friendly manner. It's like this person comes off as a real catch. Like the person who has it all, like they got their shit together and they make themselves, like they present themselves to the world as, you know, I have it all, I'm this, I'm that, and I'm the best person. And it's all for attention. They might do things for other people to make themselves look good, but truly it's just because they want the accolades. They want the acknowledgement, the pat on the head. You know what I mean? They're doing it for self-gratification in a sense of, you know, wanting to feel important. So yeah, this person and you split the sheets, and they're going to be messaging you because truly they do miss you. They miss the rapport, they miss the relationship, and they want to rush back towards you. Here's the thing. Let's see, what are they offering you, Sagittarius? Whoa. What are they offering Sagittarius? I feel like for the majority of you, they're offering you friendship. Like they want to friend zone you. They want to come back and revive the connection. But I feel like they just want to be friends. This person's emotions are all over the place. For some of you, they don't mind being friends with benefits. They have a history. This is somebody you have a history of being in a romantical entanglement with, like lovers. I don't see it being more than that in the past. Maybe for some of you it was, but they're just showing me like you're part of their past. You were part of one of their lovers that they've had. For some of you in the past, this person was involved with you and 2 other people, but you are aware of that. This is in the past. They spy on you in secret, and they regret their past behavior. They regret the decisions that they made. When they think about settling down, they think about you. They think they wouldn't be very good at it. So they are I see them wanting to take action, but holding back. They want to take action, but they're holding back. I feel like you're going to hear from this person. They're going to, yeah. I feel like they're going to send you like a friendly message. I feel this person is in that let me play it safe and friend zone, Sagittarius. Yeah, they want to make things right with you, but I don't think they're offering you anything but friendship. And that's what I get. Yeah, you're going to hear from them. But they're not going to just sit there and spill their beans. You know, they're not going to, oh, Sagittarius, da, 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 da. No, they're going to approach you in a friendly way, wanting to just kind of make peace, I guess you can say, with you and be friends. That's all they want. So I don't know if you got time for that or if you're interested in that. You know what I mean? Some of you may be. At least that's all I see them bringing to that table. All right, Capricorn, let's do it. 158.37. Who wants to be with you and why, Capricorn? Let me see. Let me see. Piss in hell. Need to find. There we go. Who wants to be with you and why, Capricorn? Our cross watchers, welcome. Zoe Alyssa? Is it Zoe Alyssa? You can watch any sign you wish to. Watch them all. Hi, Mocha. Have a great night. Thank you. Watch every single sign you wish to. We got 12 to choose from. Watch them all repeatedly. All right. And I mean that. Girl, Guy, girl, listen. You watch them all, darling. You're more than welcome. Watch my videos, share them with your friends, put them on repeat, watch them again. Somebody needs to make me a jingle. Thank you so much, Zoe. Well, as long as it's mutual, FG, as long as friends with benefits is mutual between two people, that's fine. It's when it's not mutual, that's not fine. You know what I mean? It has to be mutual for it to be fine, for it to be okay. That's totally fine. That's totally cool. Women say it too, Caesar. Women say it too. Bayou after dark. How you doing, Mitzi? All right, Capricorn. Let's see who wants to be with you and why. Could be a Sagittarius, a Virgo, a Scorpio. Yeah, they don't want it to be over, honey. Maybe they live at a distance from you. They want to travel to see you. They're weighing out the pros and the cons. They miss you. This person just misses being in your presence. But they haven't been completely honest with you about something, holding back information or just outright lying. I don't know. It's like they go ghost. It's like sometimes this person goes silent on you. And it looks like they don't care. They don't give a good damn. But you always end up hearing from them again, or you will hear from them again. This person wants to offer you, I would call it like a dating relationship. That's what it seems like to me, that they're going to come in and offer you like a dating relationship. They're not exactly sure if they're ready for a full-on commitment, but they would like to date you, is how I feel. Yeah, this definitely could be a fire sign, namely Aries, Sagittarius. They want to give things time before they make any judgment calls. They want to get to know you better, hang out with you more, make sure you're compatible. Yeah, they want to spend time with you before they make any promises or any commitments. Yeah, there was some kind of argument, a disagreement between you and this person. What was this about? What was the argument, a disagreement about? Could have been an argument or whatever over text or email. If this person, if you wanted this person to go see you at your house, or if you wanted them to move into your house, there was a disagreement about that. So I'm going to have to say about, you know, having the relationship grow to a higher level, them moving in. They're not ready for that yet. This person is not ready for that. They could have gone through a really bad breakup. Maybe you've gone through a really bad breakup in the past with somebody else. And this person wants to be more careful, play it safely when it comes to making any long-term commitments from now on. Which, I mean, it makes sense, but I don't know how they're going about doing that. But in overall, how I perceive it, that makes sense. But it doesn't mean that they behaved in a way that that was understood by you. You know what I mean? People always think you're a mind reader. Hey, Indian King. You there? Home sweet home for snacks? All right, now have a good snack. But you got some ice cream? All right. So this person is drawn to you. They're attracted to you. They feel a strong connection there. And they want to continue the relationship. But they're just not ready to make any big commitments yet. They're not ready to make any big commitments yet. So that's what I'm getting. Now, how you feel about this? Let's see. How you feel about this, Capricorn? You about ready to haul that tail because you tired of waiting around for a commitment. You want to make sure, like, you don't know if this person is pulling your leg. You don't know what their intentions are. And you about ready to go. You about ready to go. You're trying to decide if you're going to stay or you're going to go. Am I going to let this person out go and move on to bigger and brighter pastures or what? So you're undecided if you even want to go through this anymore, if you want to deal with them anymore. You don't know if you got the patience for this anymore because you feel like you need a better direction. You need more stability. You feel like this is too much of the unknown that you're dealing with. And you're not sure if you're going to stick around for all this getting to know me more business. You find this relationship to be a pain in your ass. You find it to be a burden. You want more like spontaneity, like you want more decisions being made, not let's just wait, or whatever they're saying. You want more definite, concrete answers and structure to the connection, and you're not finding that yet with this person. So you're on the fence about if you're going to stick around or haul ass. That's how I perceive that. Thank you, Deb. What Indian King said? Indian King, what you said? Trying to get us in trouble. Oh, when anybody see a bald head person, call them a bald head fish. Oh, that's your love language, Indian King, bald head fish. Lord. They ran away when I told them I had premonitions. Man in the Mirror. MJ, one of the best songs. Well, don't tell nobody. I mean, some people get scared when people start talking about premonitions and visions and dreams, and some people get scared. You know, they don't like that. They're uncomfortable with that. So you got to be mindful of the type of people you reveal that to. You know, it's just the way it is. Some people are not down with that. All right, Aquarius 20923. 20923 Aquarius. Okay, let me. Now you see, I need to get these out the way before I accidentally get them mixed up. I'm gonna put them. Okay. All right, Aqua babies, who wants to be with you and why? Who wants to be with you and why, Aquarius? Aquarius, who wants to be with you and why? Arizona Aries timestamp is 4:50. 4 minutes, 50 seconds. Aquarius, who wants to be with you and why? You could be finding out the truth about somebody who kept information or lied to you. A selfish person, somebody who wanted to win at all costs, wanting to have the upper hand because they felt insecure. They didn't feel strong. They felt insecure. Why else would they bullshit people? I feel like you're going to have compassion for this person. Yeah, the truth is definitely going to come out. Ace of Swords. Yeah, somebody here thought they were going to do something undercover. They're not too good at it because you finding out the truth. I feel like this person is just too emotional. Like they take everything too personally. They take things personally when they shouldn't. Like they take everything to heart. They could wear some big glasses, like big sunglasses, big round sunglasses. You know what I mean? Like kind of like a lighter colored lens, like a sort of like an ombre, like a look like a tan going into a clear, like a light sunglass, like sunglasses that are kind of light colored, like an amber or a light brown, something like that. And the ombre, it's like darker to light for somebody. Could be dealing with a Pisces, a Leo, any you can deal with another air sign. We have Taurus showing up in Gemini. We also have Virgo. So somebody's feelings are going to change. It could be you're going to feel differently about this person. They're going to want to make amends with you, make peace with you. And you're going to be undecided. I feel like you really would like to just cut ties with this person, to be honest. But somehow, some way you feel kind of stuck with them. You feel kind of like your hands are tied right now in this situation. Yeah, it looks like they're going to want to speak to you. And it's kind of like temperamental, or could be temperamental, or could end up being an argument. It's like whatever they're saying, I just get a feeling you're not going to agree with what they're saying. It's something information-wise. I don't know what it is, but something about what they're telling you, you don't agree with. You don't like what they're saying. Let me see. Yeah, you feel like this person can't be trusted. You feel like this person can't be trusted. You're looking for stability and they're bringing passion. They might want to talk to you about something sexual. They might flirt with you and maybe that's a turn off. I don't know. But you're focused on your coin. You're focused on stability. You're focused on commitment. and you look at this person as a buffoon, you look at this person as somebody who lives in the clouds in Fuyon land, and you don't believe anything they say, or you believe very, very little of what they say. I feel like you're going to turn your back on this person. I feel like this person is attracted to you. They want to kind of hook up with you, be friends with benefits with you. They might want to go hang out at your house. And I feel like you're going to put your foot down. You have boundaries. You don't want these people or this person at your house. I feel like they want to carry on some type of casual relationship with you, and you're not interested. You're going to turn your back on this person, I feel. It's like you don't take this person seriously, nor do you trust them. And the things they talk about or something that they're saying, you don't agree with, you don't like it, and it just turns you off of them even more. Especially if it's a water sign. It could be any sign. I'm just saying what comes out. Yeah, a lot of truth is coming out. A lot of truth. The moon in the reverse. So yeah, you're going to gain a lot of clarity. Also, you are going to be recognized for something. You're going to get your accolades for something here, recognition. You might be given an award. Yeah. Somebody's going to be jealous as hell. Somebody can be jealous as hell. Oh, well, Buttercup, because they're going to see you rise. Like whoever this is going to see you leveling up in your life, and they can sit there and run their mouth all they want. It's not going to stop you at all. They can be witness to you rising. You know what I'm saying? Witness to you achieving things. Because what you got coming to you belongs to you. You getting justice in your life. It's bringing you happiness, abundance, and prosperity. You're going to be in the Empress seat. And you little jealous people here, these couillon ass people are going to be crying in their cupcakes because they should have been nicer. You know what I'm saying? Whoever this is, I feel like there's more than one person involved. I feel like somebody here wants to one-up you some kind of way, but they getting busted. The truth is coming out. You can't trust nothing they say. It's like you can see the writing on the wall with this damn person. You make the right judgment call, yeah, to leave them alone. You feel like this person is toxic. So you're going to kind of like turn your back on them and go your own way. I'm assuming you're going your own way. You may have to deal with them for a little while for whatever reason, but ultimately you're going to turn away from them and go your own way. So there's that. Now, last but never least is Pisces. I want to thank all of you for being with me tonight, for spending your evening here with me. I do appreciate you very, very much. And listen, in the comments below the video, give me some idea of what the topic should be, what the title should be for the next all signs. And I'm going to choose what I think. If I like what you got to say, I'll use it. I'll grab the title. And I'm not trying to put nobody down. I'm sure everybody's got great ideas. But I know I pick titles. I have my reasoning. There's always a method to the madness, right? So I thank you for your time. Give me a very good suggestion for the next all signs title / topic. And I do appreciate it. Sister Mary Alice, did I just see you? Yep, I sure did. Hey, Alice, how you doing, girl? Hi, Celeste. All right. Let me see what we got here. Hi, Sarah. I appreciate you watching, Arizona. Official Q33 and Mandy. I don't know. Hello, hello. Hi, Lynette. How you doing? Deb, who wants to kiss you? I don't know about who wants to kiss you. I don't know. I mean, I don't know who wants to kiss you. I'm not sure if I want to use that as a title. I don't know. I got to think about who wants to kiss you. Look at Deb. Do it. I don't know. What you mean just do it? I don't think overall people want to know, okay, who wants to kiss me? A lot of people might want to kiss you. You know what I'm saying? You'd be surprised how many people have wanted to kiss me at the same time in my life. Maybe not at the same exact time. Yeah, it used to be like that. But did I kiss them? No. Well, maybe some, but not all of them. I don't think all of them. It can't be I kissed all of them. I don't think I did. Anyway. All right, Pisces, this is for you. Hi, Ruth. Virgo timestamp is 1/16/54. 1/16/54 for Virgo. Indian King's laughing. It's funny you didn't have something to say like about that Indian King. Me, yep, Pisces. Deb says, fine, who you shouldn't kiss. What sign am I? I'm a Sagittarius. I'm a Sagittarius. All right, Pisces, 2/22/58. 2/22/58 for Pisces. Let's do it to it. All right, Pisces people. What's going on? All right, who wants to be with you and why, Pisces? What is happening for you, Pisces? Who wants to be with you and why? Could be somebody from a long distance you're going to be hearing about. They may want your forgiveness and a second chance, but it looks like, yeah, they're very nervous. This person is very nervous. They look calm, cool, collected, or they may seem that way, but they don't feel that way. They feel very, very nervous. You don't really know how a person feels, right? You can't look on the inside of them. They look cool as a cucumber on the outside, but they're nervous as hell on the inside. Somebody from the past. We have Taurus energy. We have Aries. Wanting to make a move. Cancer energy here with the Chariot moving forward. Somebody from the past is returning. 8 of Cups in the reverse. Aries energy with the Fool. We have double Aries here. Well, they coming back because they want to take things to the upper room. Well, not like that. They want a higher level of commitment. Can't be saying that because people get the wrong idea. All right. So, yeah, here we go. We have reciprocity, equal give and take. That's what they want. They want to start investing in this connection, investing in you. hoping for the Ace of Pentacles. That's the offer on the table, which is marriage, home, living together, 15 babies, the dog, the cat, the goldfish, the white picket fence, maybe a 4-car garage with 4 cars in it, maybe a horse in the barn, if you know what I'm saying. Listen, this person wants it all with you. And whatever their all is, they want to offer it to you. I feel like this is going to be very exciting. Very exciting. So this person is very spiritual and they're focused on making this work. They're very, very excited. They feel very motivated. And I feel like it's going to excite you. They're going to excite you. Okay. 2 of Cups. Y'all could be from different cultures. But this, for me, I feel like a soulmate connection coming together. There's going to be celebration here. This could be something you've manifested or what they're manifesting. We got Virgo, heavy Virgo. Yep, some people may have tried to talk this person out of approaching you or being with you, but this person, it's like they waited a long time to settle down or to approach you. There's something here about waiting a long period of time. Maybe they were single for a long time. That could be what it is with this 9 of Pentacles, but it looks like they've been focused on career and creating their financial stability. It's like they've been working mainly on their stability. So coming into the love sector of life, it's like they didn't really have time for that or make time for that, but now they're ready to make you this offer. Yeah, this is reconnecting here, rekindling, breaking the silence. Could be a Libra. They regret the past, or maybe they regret not involving you in their whatever it was they were going through, the growing pains of life. Maybe they're hoping that they didn't wait too long, that they're not too late. Ace of Wands, here's that opportunity to rekindle, reconnect with this person. Yeah. They could be spying on your social media, trying to get information. They're trying to keep tabs, find out things, like find out what's going on. Maybe they want to know if you are in a relationship or not before they reach out. But I feel like they're going to basically reach out, so the coast must be clear. I don't see anything showing me third party, so looks like you're going to hear from this person. You might be a little bit guarded at first because they disappointed you before, so in the past. So you're kind of a little bit guarded, but you're thinking, you know, maybe this person has changed. There is a possibility after all this time that we can actually build something together, that it can take that higher path of commitment, whatever you want to call it, that we can actually build a life. So you're going to kind of be tossing it around in your brain about, should I let this happen? While at the same time, you're going to be letting it happen. So don't stress yourself out. Don't stress yourself out. Make your intentions known, or make your, how can I say it, your boundaries known. That's all you got to do. You're expecting this person to sneak on in, be sneaky. And I don't think that, I think you're suspicious of their intentions, but they're showing me this person's intentions are good. I think that that concern is going to slip away as time goes on. Somehow I feel like you're going to start to relax with this person. I feel like you're going to start to relax with this person and lower your boundaries, lower your walls. Your suspicions are going to kind of fade. You're going to start to see where they are being honest with you. And you're going to start to see the bigger picture with this person. Like you're going to start imagining a future with them at a certain point. Because I feel like they're going to show you they are stable, they are serious, and they're not going anywhere. Yeah, it's like you don't want to be pulled in by the temptation of this person because for some reason, you find them very irresistible and hard. Yeah, it's hard for you to resist this person. I really believe you're not hurt anymore by what happened between you guys in the past. You don't forget, but you're not feeling that hurt energy. I feel like you're going to lower your guard and just say, screw it, let's do it, and start investing again. Like, you want to see the potential, how this is going to grow. Yeah, there is going to be a rebirth of a relationship that died. Well, you thought it died. It didn't. Yeah, Ace of Cups. So, yeah, new beginning in love with a past person coming right at you. It's a rebirth. Again, they could be from a different culture. Doesn't have to be, but there will be a mending of fences here and a building of home. That's how it looks to me. That's how it looks to me. This looks like like this is the final stop. You know what I'm saying? Like this is it for you and this person. So I feel like from what I'm seeing and what I'm picking up, I feel like this will grow. I feel like this has a potential to continue on. Okay, so I feel like it will be a sustainable connection between you and them. Yeah, they're going to move wherever you are from far away. They're going to give up a lot, but it doesn't really mean anything to them if they're not with the person that they desire to be with, which in this case is you. So yeah, this is coming up. This is coming up soon for y'all. Get ready. Get ready to hear from them. They're ready to romance you, honey. That's what I'm seeing. Y'all going to put up a slight resistance, but not for long. But not for long. Look at FG slip away, fade away. Indian King, I had to buy the wig and keep it on standby. You're so funny. Crazy. All right, that's what I've got for now. Whew. What time it is? 11 o'clock. Damn. All right, y'all. I'll see you tomorrow for the big Friday night show. The big Friday. So I will see y'all. Listen, thank you for tonight. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Don't forget to give me a thumb. You've got to donate one. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. And I will see y'all. Y'all behave. Y'all be good or be good at it. All right. Good night, y'all. Thank you again. Love y'all.